Here is an Alaska 52-inch Hugger ceiling fan. I've received numerous requests to do a video on this fan, and I've been wanting to do a video on it anyways because this is actually one of my personal favorites in my ceiling fan collection. It's not in the greatest of condition. A lot of the finish is kind of pitted or peeling off, unfortunately. Cane is kind of yellowed as well. But it still runs as good as it should. It's got a huge spinner motor in it. You can see it goes all the way out, almost to the edge of the housing there. Never measured it, but it's got to be, it's 7 inches across maybe. Very powerful fan. I don't know if you can see in there, see how thick it is. It's definitely substantial. And it also has vents in the bottom of it, which is kind of odd. I don't think you'll be able to see it on video. Not really. Well, anyways. So I've got this ready to be tested. I'll put this on the tripod here. And zoom in a little bit. And another unique thing about this fan is that it goes from low to high, which I think makes a lot more sense. So I'll start it up and we'll start off on low. As you can see, the motor has plenty of torque even on low. That's about full speed. Got a very nice slow low. We're looking at probably about 60 RPM, maybe a little bit less. Nice pushing some air too. Actually, it's putting out a pretty good breeze for the low speeds. Very powerful for one of these Hugger style fans. I mean, of course, it's on this type of a ceiling, so there's more air getting over it than normal, but even so, it's pretty good. Alright, so now I'll switch it up to medium. And that's about medium speed. Doesn't go that fast on medium, but it is pushing some good air. It's got good pitch on the blades. And I'm standing about 5 feet back from it, and I can feel a good air movement. A very strong fan. And lastly, we'll go up to high, and you'll see it really gets going on high. Okay, it's about full speed. Gets up to speed real quick. We do have some wobble, unfortunately. The blades got kind of bent in transport. This was pulled out of a semi-abandoned home, and if I recall correctly, it was actually given to me by being cut out of the ceiling. So I had the portion of the ceiling that came from the house. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyways, I've tried to balance the blades probably for hours by now, and one of the irons was bent pretty bad, and it's never going to be perfect, but it's plenty usable as it is. And it's really pushing a lot of air for a Hugger style fan, especially with 5 blades. It's not going that fast, but it's moving the air. One more air test here. Whoops. I thought I could do a video without screwing something up. Alright. Okay. It really is an impressive breeze under here for one of these style fans. This feels like it's probably doing upwards of about 5,000 CFM. And see, it's kind of shaking my light here a little bit. And it's moving the phone cord. Is there anything else in here that would be moving? Probably not. Actually, you know what I can do? I can put this down on the floor, and you'll see that there is a nice breeze down there too. Let me over here any better. Yeah, there we go. Definitely a strong fan. And I'll try to get a angle from the top, and you may be able to see I do have a balancing thingy on these blades. You may be able to see it. The lighting is not really intended to be viewed from this angle, so I'll have to go back over here and get the shot from here. And now you should be able to see it. Yeah, and the blades are a bit out of alignment, unfortunately. Actually, it's really out of whack. That's what happens when you transport ceiling fans fully assembled. It just doesn't go well. Even up here, I can feel the air being drawn into this thing. Look at that. All that air going up into there. And now I will let it spin down, even though I think that's a waste of time, but I know somebody's going to ask for it. And I suppose I ought to show it in reverse too, even though it's the same thing. This has okay bearings. There's a little bit of bearing noise. Of course you can't hear it because it's so stinking noisy down here. But they do seem to be free enough to still be functional. Always reverse low. It's not really moving enough area to pull that up. Okay, now we'll go up to medium. And now I'll go up to high. And you can see it's pulling that right up. Oh man. Now I gotta get a new airflow tester. That stinks. I have another one? Oh, I do have another one. No, this one's not as good. Darn, I can't believe that happened. Okay. Well, you can see it's really pulling the air up. And I'll get a top shot of it running on reverse. Okay, and sorry I am not spinning it down again. I have other things to do today. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you have one, and subscribe. Out.